And we are live. Welcome back to Takes by Fans. We have a great show for you today. As always, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Takes by Fans. Be a part of the conversation. And come watch live daily, noon Eastern, twitch.tv/takesbyfans, or just go to our official website, takesbyfans.com. Go to the watch tab, and whenever we are live on the website. We're live right now. We're live on the website. It is that easy to watch Takes by Fans on a daily basis. Multiple ways to watch, so however you decide to watch, and the most important thing is to watch, right? All right, today, Saturday, how we like to do Saturdays during the football season is just kind of take a look at, one story, one narrative. And today's topic, our Saturday spotlight, last week it was Tua. We, his first start was on Sunday last week. So we were like, hey, why not deep dive into Tua? And we liked what we saw. And, the accuracy, that was kind of big, what we saw last Saturday. And we saw it on game day. So well done by us for doing something productive. All right. But today, I want to talk about either Garrett Gilbert or Cooper Rush. These are two quarterbacks for the Cowboys that were kind of competing this week to see who would be starting, because they're not rolling with Ben DiNucci this week for some reason. I don't know. They think either Garrett Gilbert is better than Ben DiNucci. I don't see it. When we look at these stats, folks, and we look at some of these highlights, I don't know. I don't know what the Cowboys are trying to do, but I mean, when you can't do Andy Dalton, you can't do Dak Prescott. I mean, Garrett Gilbert seems to be the next best choice for some reason. But so originally we were going to do who should start, Garrett Gilbert or Cooper Rush. So we prepared the show for that. And then an hour ago, we get kind of confirmation that the Cowboys plan to start Garrett Gilbert. So there is no more competition, unfortunately. But now we get to decide if the Cowboys are making the right choice for Sunday's game. Is it even going to matter? I mean, they're facing the Steelers. Their defense is going to crush Garrett Gilbert. He's going to absolutely crush this man. So Cowboys really aren't going to have a shot, but let's see if Garrett Gilbert has anything. Let's see if Cooper Rush had anything. Are they making the right choice? So without further ado, Garrett Gilbert or Cooper Rush, who deserves to be the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys this Sunday? So we'll start here with Garrett Gilbert. What did he do in college? Well, he was in college in 2009 through 2013, so he hasn't played in a very long time. Just kind of a career, maybe practice squad, third stringer in the NFL. So he played in Texas and got nothing done. Look at these numbers, folks. The one season that he actually kind of played a lot, I mean, he played 10 games as a quarterback in his freshman year, but he only had 66 attempts, so that's trash. And he also threw 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions that year. And then in 2010, he played 12 games, attempted 441 passes. So, I mean, he was basically the starter for the entire season. And look at this, 59% completion percentage, folks. That's bad. That's not even good in the NFL. Even like in college, that's absolutely awful. 10 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. What is that? 17 interceptions, more interceptions than touchdowns. That's absolutely atrocious. And then we go to 2011. He only played 2 games, so unfortunately we can't take the stat line. So then he was so bad in Texas, a Big 12 conference, he has to go to SMU, and he tries to do a little bit better here. So his first year in SMU, he did 53% completion percentage, still not good. In college, you need to be like 65% plus to be good. He's 53. This is awful. This isn't even good in the NFL. I mean, the NFL, you need to be between like 62 and 65. College, you need to be 65 plus, and he's doing 53% here, so not good. 15 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, still not throwing a lot of touchdowns and still throwing a lot of interceptions. Not good. And even kind of downgrading in conferences. So going from the Big 12 to the to the Central USA Conference, it's not a good conference, folks. So you're facing worse competition, and your stats aren't getting better. They're actually getting worse. What is going on there? Not a good sign. And then he goes into his last year in 2013, 500 attempts again, so he was still the starter here. He kind of cleaned it up a little bit. 66% completion percentage. That's all right. That's decent. I can get behind that. 21 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So he definitely made the most of it his last year, got better at the end of his career, in his collegiate career. And, so that's his college stats. He got to 2 bowl games. Let's look at those. The Texas one he didn't play in, so let's just look at this SMU one. 2012 bowl game. Did he win the bowl game? That's what you play all year for, and he did. did. Well done. He got the win. 50% completion, not good. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, not good. But they were able to still get the win, so I guess we give the man a little bit of credit. Absolutely just blew them out. Wow, 43-10. They win the Hawaii Bowl. We do have that footage as well, so we will break that down. Not just talking stats here. Oh, look at this. Derek Carr is who he faced against in this bowl game, and Derek Carr outplayed him a little bit, but still didn't win. I mean, when we look at Derek Carr's stats, quarterback for the Raiders, folks. This is an NFL quarterback. So we get, is this the right Derek Carr? Am I thinking, yeah, that's it, right? There can't be 2 Derek Carrs, can they? I don't even know. Did he go to Fresno State? Derek Carr. Because the spelling of the first name looks a little. Oh, yeah, it is him. Yeah, okay. So this is the Derek Carr that Garrett Gilbert went against, and he actually beat in the bowl game. Stats are a little similar besides the yards. Derek Carr, 61% completion percentage, where Garrett Gilbert had 50. Derek Carr had 362 yards. Garrett Gilbert had 212. They both had 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. So, Derek Carr outplayed Garrett Gilbert a little bit, but SMU ended up getting the win anyway. Unfortunate for Derek Carr. Wow, that's pretty interesting. I did not know that. So well done to Derek Carr. He has he loses this bowl game, but he has a wonderful NFL career so far. Where Garrett Gilbert, yeah, you won a bowl game, congrats, but you're a no name in the league. Unfortunate. So that's kind of Garrett Gilbert's stats in college. Nothing impressive at all, truly, folks. Like, even in this bowl game, 50% completion, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. That's not good. They shouldn't have won. I don't know how they put up 43 points. Let's check the rushers. Let's check the rushing yards for SMU here. What do we got? Fresno State, SMU. I mean, their rushers didn't do anything big time. 2 touchdowns between 2 rushers, so it was just kind of a wild game. Let's see the scores. SMU, we got a 17-yard touchdown run, 30-yard field goal, safety. Okay, so their defense was pretty good. 8-yard run for a touchdown, 48-yard field goal. So just a lot of scoring. 69-yard interception returns, 83-yard interception returns. So they got 2 pick sixes on Derek Carr. Truly unfortunate. Wow, Derek Carr, 2 pick sixes. Not good. So the defense really, carried them a lot in that fourth quarter. All right. Let's stop talking about stats and start looking at some highlights. So we're going to get we got Garrett Gilbert just in his kind of his American conference in 20. Oh, let me get back here. Hang on. We've got his highlights from right here. From his senior year, his last year, where he put up, 66% completion percentage. Let's go to some game logs in his 2013 season. What are we expecting from these highlights? Anything good? Nothing good. So let's just get right into this. We're going to get Garrett Gilbert here. I don't know. Atlanta? Alliance of American Football highlights. I thought this was Garrett Gilbert. Orlando Apollos. I don't know why they're. What is this? I thought this was college highlights. This is the AAF. Is this arena football? I don't even know what the heck this. Oh, let's just rock with it. I thought this was his college highlights. I don't know what the heck this is. So we'll see what we get. He was playing for the Orlando Apollos for some reason. Garrett Gilbert, AAF. Here we go. Alliance of American Football. Whatever the heck conference that is. Not good. Let's look at this throw. Kind of just wide open. Kind of on the money. Nice little, put it on him. Let him go for it. Step up. Garrett Gilbert, once again, nothing big there. Just putting it right on the money. Allowing the yards after the catch. That's pretty good. Pretty decent. Garrett Gilbert. All right, now we're starting to get some of this arm strength here. He's going to throw from about the 33-yard line to the front of the end zone. Got the touchdown. So far, the arm strength is showing us pretty solid 35 yards. Let's see if we can get a better angle replay on this one. Let's see what they get. We should get a great angle here. This is just going to be right down the seam. And, hey, that's a good throw, man. He knows he's got the tall wide receiver. Throw it up. That's not bad. That's a pretty good placement on the ball. That's pretty good. Wow, okay. That's a good throw by Garrett Gilbert. All right, here we go. Another play. Just wide open there. Nothing special. Gilbert going on the run, throwing. Decent throw there. Handoff. That's not Gilbert. Not interested. We just want to see Garrett Gilbert out here. Nice there. The defense in this AAF is not good. These are all wide open throws for Garrett Gilbert. Oh, look at the speed. Look at the speed. Speed's not that good, but the heart was there. He took the hit. He did not just go down. This is just wow, okay. This is still the same game against Orlando. Or maybe he is Orlando? I don't know. Are they Orlando? Let's see. They should be Orlando. Is their score going to go up here? Yeah. So this Orlando team is just blowing out Atlanta, whoever the heck Atlanta is in the AAF. All right. So here we go. Now we get him facing San Antonio now. Let's see if he can win this game. Is he Orlando? He is Orlando, yeah. Garrett Gilbert, the nice read option. Throw it to the sideline. That was a catch. Okay, now we get a good deep ball, but this was a bad angle, man. Do we get a wider angle on this? Here we go. Let's watch where this ball placement is. Literally, receiver, perfect ball placement right on him. Receiver had an easy 2 steps on the defender there. Let's try to count the yards on this pass. Let's see if we can get an updated arm strength here. He threw this one from like the 35 and it went all the way down to the 20. That's pretty good. 15 plus 30, 45-yard throw there. Right on the money. Perfect ball. We'll watch the ball again. Garrett Gilbert wide open. That's perfect. The receiver started to slow down just a little bit, so maybe he could have aired it out just a little bit more. Like right here. Okay. Once again, another deep ball. Throwing it from about the 20 all the way down to about the 45-yard line. So another decent throw there, about 35, 40 yards right in that area. Haven't seen that 50-yard bomb, the 55, the 60. He is just airing it out this game. Holy cow. This is what the AAF is all about. Just deep shot after deep shot after deep shot. And these receivers are getting behind the San Antonio defense. You love to see it. Let's count the yards on this one. Throwing it from the 10, getting it to right about that 40-yard line. So once again, I mean, he's throwing it here, folks. That was about 55, right? From 10 to the 50, that's 40. Add another 5, 10. It's about 50 yards, folks. Not bad. This man is just slinging it here this game. Once again, oh my God, this defense is just atrocious. Literally every single play. I think they went down the field in like 3 plays on this drive. Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. Right over the defender. Perfect. Now this is the Garrett Gilbert I can get behind. Okay. Not that college poor stat one. Oof. I don't even know his stats in the AAF, but good throw there. It's just all receiver after it. In the red zone. Garrett Gilbert just dump off. Okay. Oh boy, we're going to get another deep shot in the same game. In the same game. And look at it. Again, the receiver is just burning these corners. These corners cannot keep up. Let's see where Garrett Gilbert throws this one from about the 11-yard line all the way down to about the 30. Once again, the arm strength is proving itself, folks. That was about 50 again. Solid 50-yard arm. That's what he's got here. Nice throw there coming out of his route. These receivers are just wide open. That's a good throw right over those linebackers, right under the safety. Great placement there. This man is literally just chucking it this game. This is the same game, folks, against San Antonio. And here we go. A nice touchdown pass here. Solid 30-yard throw right on the money for the touchdown. And this man is balling out this game. I love to see this. Truly promising. Now, how good is the AAF? I have no clue. I've never even heard of this. I've never even heard of this until today. Now he's going to take off. I don't like the wheels. The speed is not there. He's taking these hits. Get down, slide. Why are you taking that unnecessary hit? I don't like that. That's the one knock so far. Oh, also another knock, the poor college performance. I mean, we all looked at those stats. Those were trash stats in college. Not good. All right, here we go. Play fake over the middle. I mean, right on the money. Not right on the money, maybe a little too much out in front, but you're putting it right where the receiver can get it. Once again, okay, maybe this accuracy is pretty good. This is also AAF defense, so not obviously tight. We see, these receivers all have like at least 2 steps on these defenders at all times. Whoops. They all seem just like a little high. They're all kind of the throws are just kind of hanging in the air, just kind of a little longer than you would like. Yeah, not a fan of the run so far. Not a fan of the run. That pass looked like a little behind. Receiver had to adjust his body to it. Wow. Look at this throw. Okay. This is really just all arm strength. I can't slow it down, I don't think. Can I slow this down? Let's slow this down a little bit. Here we go. So Garrett Gilbert getting chased out of the pocket. He's going to launch this one from about like the 48-yard line. And right here, he really can't step up into this throw. It's kind of just on the move, slinging it pure, just kind of flip your hips and let this man. And he launched it all the way down the field. That's about a 48-yard throw on the run, pure arm strength. I'm pretty impressed with this one, folks. I'm going to say this is his best throw of the highlight reel. I like that one. I like that throw. All right, Garrett. Man, they just sling it here in the AF. Every pass is like at least 15 yards. It's wild. He's going to keep it there, 3rd and 1. I don't think his speed is not going to translate to the NFL, folks. And this is going to be a murder hit. Look at how slow he goes to get down. He cannot slide. That's going to get him killed in the NFL, folks. Look at right there, right here. Watch him. Look how late the slide is. I know the video stutters like at that spot. Truly unfortunate, but that man is going to get murdered in the NFL if he thinks he's going to be able to outrun some of these defenders in the league. Look at that. That's garbage tackling. He's going to get brought down, folks. He needs to know he cannot run in the league. Somebody tell this man right now. Call this man before Minkah Fitzpatrick just labels this man tomorrow, please. I don't want a dead quarterback on the Steelers' hands. I don't want that. He takes it. Did he get it? Did he pick up that first? We'll never know. All right, here we go. Setup screen. Nothing too impressive there. This is in the snow, so let's see how he kind of performs here. And they're still just slinging it. 10-yard pass. They said, fuck the weather. We still throwing it here. Garrett Gilbert. Good throw there over the middle. Good throw there. All right, I think we've seen enough on this man in the AAF. Nothing impressive. All right, let's go to the 2012 Hawaii Bowl Championship. This is the game that Garrett Gilbert got to the bowl game with SMU. Retake a look at his stats in this game. This was against, Derek Carr, so we could get some bonus coverage of Derek Carr as well in this game. But let's watch this bowl game win from Garrett Gilbert here in 2012 for the Hawaii Bowl. Here we go. That's Garrett Gilbert there. I don't like the speed. Maybe the speed in college was a little better than it was in the AAF. Gets out of bounds. That's a smart run. I like that run, but his common sense may have went out the window because this is in 2012. That AAF one was a little bit later in his career. That's a sack. That was not Garrett Gilbert. This is Garrett Gilbert right here. And this is just receiver going the distance. Down to the 25-yard line. Gilbert here again on the run. Damn, he used his legs a lot in college. I wasn't impressed with the speed in the AAF. I think he's lost a step since then. I do think we have a preseason game 2 queued up as well, so we can watch him actually in the league as well. Defensive score for SMU almost. No, Garrett Gilbert. This is not. This should be Derek Carr right here. Let's see what he's got. He takes a sack. That's a big sack. Not a good play there. Derek Carr again here. And then he gets taken down for the safety. Yeah, this SMU defense was just all over Fresno State. Handoff. We don't get anything from Garrett Gilbert on that drive. As we know from the stats, I mean, we know he didn't really do anything in the game anyway. All right, another field goal. All right, here we go. Garrett Gilbert. Here he goes. Oh, good throw there. Found the soft spot in the zone. Got it over the linebacker right before the safety. That's a good throw to make, truly. Here he is again. Read option. And it goes for the first down. All right, here we go. We're going to get a big shot here by Garrett Gilbert from the 25. Right. So he's got to kind of touch on the ball to kind of float it over the defenders, drop it right in the hands of the receiver for the touchdown. That's a pretty good throw there. All right, Derek Carr now. What do we got? Can we be impressed with him for once, or is he going to take another sack? He takes another sack. Unfortunate. This man cannot do anything. Garrett Gilbert outperforming Derek Carr? Who would have thought? I don't like the run. I just don't like the run. Don't think he's quick enough for the NFL. Speed will not translate, folks. Pick by Derek Carr. Unfortunately, we know this one goes the distance. Look at him go. Let's watch Derek Carr's second pick six. We know it's coming right after. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Takes a sack. Man, this man was not looking good. All right, come on. Can we see one good pass from Derek Carr? Trying to direct traffic. And just, throws across his body. That's going to be picked every time. And makes a poor attempt to try to tackle the defender. Not good. And that's all we're going to get here. So really nothing great from Garrett Gilbert. That's why we had to go to the AAF for some highlights, because this is all we get. Like, nothing good. All right, now we get Garrett Gilbert in the NFL. So we saw him in college, not too impressed. We saw him in the AAF. I can kind of get behind that a little bit. Some decent throws. He was slinging it. The arm strength appeared to be decent, about 45 yards. That's kind of what we saw from him in the AAF. So now we get preseason of 2019, so last year's preseason when he was playing with the Cleveland Browns. Obviously still not good enough to win a starting job, but we'll see what we can get here. Garrett Gilbert, number 3 for the Browns. Let's see this man work. Once again, just still slinging it. That was a 15-yard pass down the middle of the field. This man loves it. Once again, the accuracy's not bad. I think I can get behind the accuracy a little bit. Let's skip to Garrett Gilbert here. And he takes a sack. All right, let's see if anything was open. Oh, they were all just going deep. Nobody broke out into the route. Everyone was just going deep, so nobody to throw it to there. That was a long route. Everybody was running long routes on that one, so Garrett Gilbert had no option but to take the sack. Is this Jacoby Brissett? It is Jacoby Brissett. Look at him step up in the pocket. Cool, calm. Catch and fumble, though. Unfortunate. Holding on the offense. Jacoby Brissett. Let's just see if we're more impressed by him real quick. Not really. Not really, no. All right, Garrett Gilbert is still in the game. Number 3 for the Browns. Hand off. Picked up about 10. Garrett Gilbert pass here. Just a check down. Nothing big there. Having a little trouble getting the snap there. And this is just purely underthrown. Didn't really step up into it. This is kind of like the difference of the speed between, the AAF and college. I mean, we saw him just kind of float it there for that kind of 50-yard touchdown pass in the AAF. He tries to float it here, all arm strength, and it's almost picked. It was broken up. All right, can he get this touchdown pass here? First option wasn't there. Look at this. The first option, this pump fake, he kind of pulls it down real quick, keeps his eyes down the field, and finds the wide open receiver and puts it right on him, as we see kind of on the tail end of this play. I mean, this is still kind of crowded. 3 defenders still in the area, and he finds him in the back of the end zone. Oh, we're going to get a perfect look here. Way to slow this down. Kind of just well placement on this ball. Just well placement. That's good. That's good accuracy. I can get behind this, man. Now we're seeing it, kind of in the NFL action. I'm liking a little bit more. Can't be too impressed with AAF highlights, folks. We just can't, right? All right, let's see if we can get back to Garrett Gilbert here. They won't even get it on 3rd and 1. All right, here we go. 4th and 3. They go for it. Jacoby Brissett escapes pressure. And he picks it up. What a throw by Jacoby Brissett. What a play on 4th down to keep it alive. And then he goes and throws this. Oh, my God. This is a beautiful strike by Jacoby Brissett. Right on the receiver. 2 defenders kind of draped all over him. Eric Ebron, reliable. You love to see it. Great tight end. Great hands. Great speed. Great strength. One of the best kind of just reliable tight ends in the game, folks. And Jacoby Brissett just really puts it on him. Whew. Great throw. All right, now Garrett Gilbert, impress us back. Wide open. Nothing too great there. Read option. This man he knows the plays, folks. Every time it's just he knows where he wants to go with the ball. I love it. I love the quick decision making. Gets the ball out of his hands quickly. This is kind of promising. This is going to be the starter, folks. This is the starter on Sunday, so we're getting something. The floater, love it. The placement right over the corner, and the corner was all over him. The receiver was only able to kind of generate maybe a half a step past the defender, and Garrett Gilbert puts it right on him. Once again, I'm kind of impressed with the accuracy of this man, truthfully. Now we're getting somewhere, folks. This preseason game, I think this is the only preseason footage we have of this man. I mean, it was hard enough to find college film on this man. We had to go to AAF. Jacoby Brissett just getting taken down. This Browns defense for preseason was looking pretty good. I get this is against the second strings, second quarter. This is preseason week 2, so, starters aren't yet, getting, full game experience just quite yet. I get all of that, but this man, the accuracy, that's kind of all I'm looking at right now, and I'm kind of impressed. Once again, kind of bobbled the snap again. That's the second time we've seen that, but he stayed cool, calm, collected, picked it up, and still, had a chance to make a play, got rid of it. No sack, nothing, no flag for intentional grounding. That's just great awareness, great situational awareness, and all right, now Garrett Gilbert is starting to win me over. Cooper Rush, he's going to have a lot to make up. We are going to look at him after this. Look at what Cooper Rush has. But so far, I'm loving this from Garrett Gilbert. This preseason game is winning me over, no doubt. Jacoby Brissett trying to drive down the field. Let's see if he can impress us a little bit. Oh, maybe that's not Jacoby Brissett. This is number 5. Jacoby Brissett is number 7. Yeah, that doesn't even look like Jacoby Brissett. That looks a lot quicker than Jacoby Brissett. So let's see if Garrett Gilbert is still in the game. Hopefully he is. He is. Number 3 here. And once again, folks, that's a tight throw. He gets the ball out of his hands quickly, folks. He's like, all right, nothing's open. I'm going to just do it to the check down. Once again, right here, check down. Everybody's pressing off because, it's the end of half, and they set up for a field goal. So this is just great situational awareness by Garrett Gilbert. Unfortunately, the field goal is no good. Is he still in here? No, darn it. So we only get one half of Garrett Gilbert, but truthfully, I was very impressed with what I saw from him there. Great accuracy, great getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and great decision-making quick, great situational awareness, great calm presence, cool, calm, collected in the pocket. All right, so overall, I'm high on Garrett Gilbert. So far, of the one option that we have so far, he should be the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. But we knew throughout this week there was a little bit of quarterback competition. Was it going to be Garrett Gilbert or Cooper Rush? So now that we've seen Garrett Gilbert, let's see Cooper Rush. Is he more impressive than what we saw from Garrett Gilbert? We'll make the call. So here we go, Cooper Rush. In college, he played in college for Central Michigan, the MAC conference from 2013 to 2016, and he got to 3 bowl games. This is fantastic. So let's start looking at these stats. He became the starter. It looked like maybe midway or a couple games. He only played 11 games his freshman year. 56% completion percentage, not good. 15 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. So not good his freshman year. True freshman starting, not good. His second year, does he clean it up a little bit? Yes, he does. He goes from 56% completion to 63% completion. That's fantastic. 3,100 yards, 27 touchdowns, good. 13 interceptions, a little high for college, but you're looking at 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio in the NFL. That's very good. In your second year of college, it's not great. But I guess we can give you a little bit of a pass since you've improved from your freshman to sophomore year. Now your junior year, completion percentage is still climbing up. 66% completion, 3,800 yards. So getting better every year. I love it. 25 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. So cleaning it up just a little bit. I love it. Now your senior year, did you just get better and better? Oh no, you went back a little bit. 60% completion percentage, not good. 3,500 yards, 23 touchdowns, 16. Oh man, he was so promising up until that senior year. He kind of reverted a little bit. Unfortunate. All right, he got to bowl games 3 years, so let's look at these bowl games. Is he performing at kind of, the college team Super Bowl? In college, you kind of play all season to try and get into that bowl game. Only 4 teams can kind of make it into the college playoffs. So, those are going to go to Ohio State, Alabama. The big teams, Central Michigan in the MAC conference, they've got no chance of ever competing for a national championship, unfortunately. So the bowl games, that's what they all look forward to. Let's look at this man in these bowl games. His first bowl game in 2014 against Western Kentucky, and it's a loss. 62% completion percentage, 485, 7 touchdowns, 1 pick, and they lost? Oh, man. 48-49, 1-point game. Oh, super unfortunate. This man threw 7 touchdowns, though. Going up against Brandon Dougherty in the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl. And let's see if Cooper Rush outperformed Brandon Dougherty here. So Cooper Rush in this game, he went for 62% completion percentage, 485 yards, 7 touchdowns, 1 pick. Brandon Dougherty went for 73. Wow, goddamn, that's great completion percentage. 73% completion percentage, 486 yards. So he threw 1 more yard than he did. That's pretty funny. 5 touchdowns, no picks. Damn. So this was just a high-scoring game all around. Wild. But unfortunately, Cooper Rush just could not do enough. That 1 interception will kill you. 1-point game, 1 interception. That's the game right there. So he loses his first bowl game. Not great. But he gets to another one in 2015. Can he make it up? Once again, they face Minnesota here, and they lose. They lost. 51% completion percentage, absolutely garbage. 145 yards, absolutely garbage. 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Oh, yeah, this man did not have a good game there. Who did he face? Who was his opposing quarterback? Still only lost by 7, so a close game. Could have stepped it up just a little bit. He faced Mitch Leidner, and Mitch Leidner 60, or is that 80? Oh, that's 80% completion. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Yeah, he got outperformed. Cooper Rush got outperformed, unfortunately. But he got to one more bowl game. Hang on, let me go back here. He got to one more bowl game, folks. Could he finally win the big one? The big one. His last year, his senior year. Bowl game against Tulsa, and they lose again. 3 bowl games, and you lose them all. Cooper, did you perform well? No. 49% completion percentage, absolutely garbage. 241 yards, no touchdowns, 3 picks. So this man in the big games can't get it done. That's not a good. That's a huge red flag for Cooper Rush here, folks. Promising stats up until his senior year. His senior year was not good. He never won the bowl game, never performed well in the bowl games except the 7 touchdown one. I'll give him that. But you still lose, unfortunately. You threw the pick. All right, let's watch some film on him since we went over the stats. This is the Bahama Bowl where he threw 7 touchdowns. We'll kind of break down this game a little bit. So kind of in this game, we'll kind of break it down. Western Kentucky was running all over Central Michigan. They were up big 49-28 in the fourth quarter, but this is where Central Michigan starts to come back a little bit. We're going to get Western Kentucky fumbling here. Central Michigan is going to get the turnover, and we're going to see Cooper Rush in the end zone here a couple of times for some quick scores. I mean, they're down 21 points with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and they kind of come back a little bit. We know they lost by 1, so here we go. Cooper Rush here. This is him. That kind of floated up there a little bit too long. I think in the NFL that's going to be picked or at least broken up. But we give him credit. He scored a touchdown there. And now here he is again, kind of once again in the red zone, making good decisions and capping off with touchdowns. So you love to see it. Now it's a 7-point game with a second left. They don't get the onside kick, but they're going to get 10 seconds left. Not even 10 seconds left. They punt with 10 seconds left, and they officially down the ball with 1 second left. So now 1 second left. Central Michigan down 7 points in a bowl game. Cooper Rush here. What do you got for us? Can he do it? Cooper Rush, drop back. Obviously not going to throw it 80 yards, but he's going to throw it a decent amount. All right, it's caught. They do a ton of laterals. We will count the yards on this pass in just a second, but I do want to finish this play. A lot of laterals, and it ends up going in for the touchdown, folks. Look at this. So now they have a chance to tie or win the game, and they go to win the game. So Cooper Rush, we're going to get on a 2-point conversion here for the win. We know he's not clutch. We know he hasn't won any bowl games. They're just going to go for the win. An improbable comeback. A 50-50 ball just unfortunately falls incomplete. But just this is a decent throw by Cooper Rush. This is legitimately 50-50. Literally, he placed it right, splitting the defender and receiver. It literally fell kind of right in between them. Unfortunately, it's good coverage. The receiver couldn't come down with it. Unfortunate, they lose the game. But let's go back and see kind of the strong arm of Cooper Rush. This man put everything into this throw. This was kind of a Hail Mary. Get it as far downfield as you can so the laterals have a chance to get there. So we kind of saw Garrett Gilbert kind of do about 45 solid 45. That's kind of what we know. That's kind of what we've seen Gilbert arm strength be. So let's see if Cooper's arm is a little bit better. We'll count the yards here. See if he can do better than 40. He's going to throw this one from about the 20-yard line. It gets all the way down to the 30. So that's about a 50-yarder. 30 to the 50, another 20. That's 50 yards in total. So, that's everything. He stepped into it. That's kind of his max arm strength, unfortunately. 50 yards, not the best. Not the best, when Aaron Rodgers is throwing, 60. I mean, so the arm is nothing special. It's not Drew Lock good. It's not, who's another gunslinger. I wouldn't even say Justin Herbert good. I would say Justin Herbert has a better arm. Literally, he puts everything into this. This was a huge windup, a step in. So that's kind of his arm. 50 yards. That's kind of maxed out, I think. We'll see if we see anything else. So that was the 2014 bowl game. Nothing too great that we saw. It was a loss. Kind of everything was kind of in that 6-minute span in the fourth quarter. Nothing truly great. But now we go to the 2015 bowl game where once again he didn't really do anything, but we'll see if we get anything here from him, if we see anything. But here we go. This is Minnesota on the field currently. Central Michigan is in the white, so we'll kind of speed up a little bit. Minnesota goes down, scores a field goal. What can Central Michigan do? Can they do anything? Will we get any highlights from this man? No. Once again, Minnesota, unfortunately. Central Michigan did get 7 points, but we don't see it, unfortunately, in this highlight package. Hopefully we get some love here. Okay, here we go. This should be a pass by Cooper Rush right here. Down 3. Second quarter. Receiver falls down. No chance to make this pass. Unfortunate. Then he comes back. Felt the pressure here. He gets pressured, just kind of keeps going all the way back, just throws it. Nobody's home. Luckily, it got back to the line of scrimmage, so it wasn't intentional grounding. But nothing there from Cooper Rush. Here we go. He's on offense now, number 10. They hand it off, unfortunately. Come on, let's see Cooper Rush do something. We do have him in another preseason game as well, so we will look at that. No worries. All right, Minnesota, they're scoring touchdowns. Central Michigan is scoring touchdowns too. We're just not seeing it. We know he hasn't done anything. Look at this, the pick. This is a bad pick. 3rd and 7 in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 7, you would have had another play, but you kind of just cough it up. Tried to do too much, live another down. Unfortunate. And that's kind of an interception. He's got one more chance here. Oh, another chance at a Hail Mary. Hang on, let's set this up a little bit. 3 seconds left, kind of on the 30. This is similar to their last bowl game. Down 7. Cooper Rush. Let's see the arm again, baby. Can he even get it off? Oh, he can't even get it off. So anticlimactic. Truly unfortunate. Truly unfortunate. But how about that? I mean, Cooper Rush with a chance for another Hail Mary, back-to-back bowl games. Can't pull it off, though, this time. Unfortunate. So that's Cooper Rush. We saw nothing from him that game. All right, so now we go to the 2016 bowl game for Cooper Rush. Can he finally win the big one? We know he can't. Can he be competitive? Can we see anything from him in this highlight tape? Let's find out. So he's facing Tulsa here. Tulsa goes down, scores a touchdown. All right, Cooper Rush, this is him right here, number 10 in the white. Stepping up, decides to buy a little bit of time. Gonna air this one out. Tough throw. That is picked. That's picked. There's gonna be a flag also on the play. But look at this, man. I mean, this isn't a smart throw to throw this. It's not. It's very well covered. That's a tight throw to fit the ball in, even in the NFL. That's tight to throw the ball into. He can't make that throw, unfortunately. So he throws the interception. Not good. All right, little fake pass here. The trickery pass is better than Cooper Rush throwing the ball, unfortunately. All right, let's see. Cooper Rush, can he convert this one? Can he cap off this drive with the touchdown in the red zone? Let's see. See, he's not as decisive as Garrett Gilbert. That G alliteration is killing me. Garrett Gilbert here. Great defense there to break up the pass, but let's look at the kind of slight indecisiveness here by Cooper Rush. The fake again, waiting. I mean, Garrett Gilbert, I mean, he was making quick decisions. I know where I want to go with the ball. I can read the coverage. I know what's going on. I know where to go with the ball right before pre-snap. So I kind of like that from Gilbert. I'm not seeing that from Cooper Rush here. All right, Cooper Rush, pass attempt, scrambling, and then he just takes an unnecessary hit. Get rid of the ball, man. I know it's tough. You got defenders barreling down. I know it's the heat of the moment, but you got to get rid of it, unfortunately. He does it. He takes a sack. All right, another play action. Lofts this one up, and this is just not a good pass. I mean, the attempt, the idea is good. You've got a one-on-one matchup. I'm going to throw the floater to the back of the end zone, but he doesn't throw it to the back of the end zone. He throws it to like the mid-end zone where the defender has perfect position here. And he comes down with another pick. This one in the red zone. Not a good pass. Are they going to get defensive pass interference? They're going to get bailed out? And they don't call it. They pick up the flag, so that's a bad turnover once again by Cooper Rush. Not impressive. Let's see if this opposing quarterback is impressing us a little bit better. Let's see what he's got. He's going to take. This is how you throw the ball. That's how you throw the ball. High and up. High. He didn't. Cooper Rush didn't throw the floater high on the one-on-one matchup that we just saw that got picked off. This quarterback does it. This is how you throw that floater to the end zone. This is how you do it. We're more impressed with the opposing quarterback, unfortunately, here. But Cooper Rush, not impressive so far. And I mean, once again, we weren't impressed with Garrett Gilbert in college either. We've got preseason footage of Cooper Rush as well. We will look into that. But I'm not impressed with Cooper Rush, unfortunately. Took a sack. Just takes unnecessary sacks sometimes. Doesn't feel comfortable in the pocket. Not great. All right, let's see if we get anything else from Cooper Rush this game. Nope. All right, here we go. Cooper Rush. Once again, is he going to take another sack? They cannot do anything this game, folks. Getting blown out 41-3 here. Just takes a sack. Not feeling comfortable in the pocket. Here he is, once again, out of the pocket, and he throws a pick. Oh, my God, this is a horrid throw. Worst throw I think I've ever seen. What are you trying to do here? He throws it into triple coverage. He's staring down triple coverage. There's triple coverage at the line of scrimmage. This man is staring directly at it. Look at where this man's looking. He's looking right at the triple coverage coming, and he doesn't throw it then. He would, if he wanted to throw this ball. I have to slow this down to talk about it. Here we go. Cooper Rush. He doesn't feel comfortable in the pocket, so you get him out of the pocket. It's working. Get him on the edge. Let him run. Let him get some bye time here. So now he sees this. He wants to kind of dink down here, but he sees that it's going to be triple coverage. He's going into triple coverage. He sees 3 linemen going into this receiver. So if he wants to make this pass, he has to throw it right now. Right now, he's looking at him. Throw the ball right now. Kind of the indecisiveness of Cooper Rush. We're seeing it, unfortunately. So he's not throwing it. He's waiting. It's gone now. It's gone. You can't throw it now. This defender number 8, it looks like he's ready to kind of press down and make that go to the receiver there. He's ready to just make the move if the ball is thrown to him. So it's going to get broken up. The receiver's going to take a big shot, potential interception. You cannot throw this ball on the check down right now. You had the opportunity. You didn't throw it. You can't throw it now. What does he do? He's going to throw it now. In double coverage at the line of scrimmage, and it's picked off, and that's a horrid throw. Horrid. Jesus, that's bad. Can't even make the tackle either. And this is going to go all the way. Pick 6. How about that? He had a chance to make the tackle. Let's watch this pathetic attempt at a tackle here. This is your mistake. You clean it up. And what do? You try to chop him down? Slowly? He's slow. Cooper Rush is slow, folks. Garrett Gilbert was slow too. So both of these quarterbacks have no movement. But we try to digress. We'll try to take that college film out and just go on this kind of preseason, because that's kind of what we did with Gilbert. So we'll try to give him the fair treatment here. We didn't like Gilbert in college. The stats of Gilbert in college were atrocious. The play, we barely could see any of it. At least with Cooper Rush, we kind of saw the stats. They were promising. But his senior year, he didn't do great. So it kind of erases everything, unfortunately. But we get him in preseason. Let me try to get a date. This is 2017. So he hasn't had any really experience in the league since 2017, where we see Garrett Gilbert in 2019. This was when his preseason came. So let's see what we get here by Cooper Rush here with Dallas. These are 2 games. Two preseason games, every Cooper Rush pass. So here we go. Oh, man, that's not a bullet there. When you're throwing it to the sideline, you can't have that ball hang at all. It's got to be a quick strike. Throwing out of the pocket, it's low and away. Luckily, they were able to make the completion, but still a low ball on the run. Not great. Not a great placement. Here he is in the red zone. Little behind the receiver, not right on the mark. I mean, you throw this right on the money, he's going to make the catch, but it's high and behind, unfortunately. So now they go for it on 4th and 3. Let's see if he can convert it. Yeah, they brought the pressure. He was able to find his kind of check down, and it's wide open. So I give him credit there. He stood in the face of the pressure, delivered a strike down the middle of the field, and it got him a touchdown. So well done. Recognized the blitz, just delivered a wide open ball right on the money. Well done. All right, here he is again. Batted ball. Just the velocity on the ball just seems to be a little not there, unfortunately. And right there, I mean, this man's wide open. You have to deliver it right on the money so he's not fumbling around, so he has a clean break out of it for the yards after catch. He was still able to make something, out of that pass because he was so wide open. But on tighter coverage, that's why accuracy is so important. You want to put it right on the money. All right, here he is. Tough ball, man. Yeah. See what he's trying to do. I mean, these receivers are not getting any separation at all, and this man is struggling here. That's the difference between college and the NFL, man. The speed of the game. Your receivers are not always going to have that step and a half on these defenders to, kind of make wide open passes on. Right there, not a good pass here. I mean, just kind of took the hit, and that wasn't a good decision. All right, he wants to run, and this is he's smart with the run. He knows how to run. He knows how to slide. Garrett Gilbert did not know how to slide. What was this stat that they just showed up on the screen? Let's see this. 2016 at Central Michigan. Yes, these stats, they look decent. I'll give them that, but, I mean, actually not really. 60% in college is not good. All right, here we go. Cooper rush still. Let me run this one back. It got there. I don't know if this was not, if this wasn't the second team that's probably batted. Once again, the 50-50 ball. Not good placement. Not good placement here. Throw this one back a little bit more. You've got that entire 10 yards in the end zone. Got to throw it a little bit more deeper, a little bit more toward the sideline. I mean, what is this, man? This is a setup screen. Not even a screen, just an out route, and it's not even close to accurate. He's going to take off. All right. I'd like to see him slide, Don't take that unnecessary hit. All right, this is a good throw here, finally. Right on the money. Right on it, allows him to turn the corner and pick up an extra 3 yards on that one. That's perfect. 3rd and 2 now. Come on, Coop. What you got for us? Same play, but they smell it out. 3rd and 3 again. I mean, they're just going dink and dunk, and this Cardinals defense is pressing because they don't trust Cooper Rush's arm strength. All right, now this is his second preseason game. Let's see if he gets better, worse, indifferent. He's playing the back half of this game now. They're up 3, but once again, they're still going short. These quick outs, I mean, the defense is sniffing it out. They don't trust Cooper Rush. They don't respect his arm. Everything is underneath. Nothing is showing us downfield so far, so everybody's just pressing. He's going to try and take a shot here. And once again, I mean, this man has this wide receiver wide open, and he kind of drifts him into the middle of the field. I mean, if you put this kind of on the sideline and out in front, he has a chance to go the distance, but you put it in front, he has to drift inside. The safety's inside. You lead him right to the safety. So just not great accuracy, not great ball placement that we're seeing by Cooper Rush. We're seeing better performance by Gilbert, unfortunately. So maybe Dallas is making the right decision. We've got another minute of highlights of Cooper Kupp, Jesus Christ. And then we'll make our official call on who should be starting here for the Dallas Cowboys. There we go. Finally, the floater. He was able to kind of step into this throw a little bit more than he has been on these floater throws, and this is a good ball now. Receiver got that kind of half step on the defender. You place it right on the money, right over that draped over cornerback on the receiver. So this is finally that kind of floater that he's kind of been trying to get to in that first preseason game we just saw, and he finally was able to kind of get it under wraps. And it still wasn't even beautifully thrown. It just did get there. Could have been a little bit better, but hey, I'll give him credit. That's still a good throw to make. Cooper Rush feeling himself now, try to step up in the pocket. not good accuracy there. That's why the receiver did not catch it. Just a check down here. It was 2nd and 20, folks. So, I mean, they're going to give up 10 yards on the throw. That's fine. Not letting it behind them. Set up screen and look at where this ball is placed, folks. The running back kind of has to turn 360 in the air, avoid a lineman to catch it. So this man's accuracy is not good, man. Cooper Rush's accuracy is not good. I'll say it. I'll be the one to say it. So, all right, did the Dallas Cowboys make the right decision by going with Garrett Gilbert? Yes, this man, more recently, I mean, his preseason game was in 2019, and he was looking very good. He was looking sharp. That's impressive. In the, when he was playing with the, in the AAF in college, that was about, 3 to 8 years ago when he was doing that. So the fact that he has seemed like he has been improving, this was 2019 preseason game, looking good. So I do like Garrett Gilbert. Unfortunately for Cooper Rush, I mean, in 2017, that's when his preseason games were, and he just was not looking accurate, and he got kind of he was getting better in college, but that last year was kind of his worst year. I mean, not even 60% completion percentage. I mean, if you round it up, it's 60, but the 16 interceptions, they were always so high. I mean, these yards per attempt are at 7 yards in college. So, I mean, if you weren't pushing the ball downfield in college, you're not going to be pushing the ball downfield in the NFL. The speed of the game is much more than it is in the NFL than it is in college. So, I mean, he's not going to, if you don't trust your arm in college, you're not going to trust your arm, or your arm's not going to even work in the NFL. So, Cooper Rush, I think they made the right call here by going with Garrett Gilbert. I think I was a little bit more impressed by him. Of the footage that we've shown, of the clips, of the highlights, of the tapes we've seen, these were complete random. There was no bias here. I really don't even pre-screen these. I just kind of want my genuine, kind of reaction when we go through these. So I just kind of make sure the clips are exactly what we want. They're full from the game, not kind of edited highlight clips. So, this was, fair footage for both of these teams. Kind of hard to find, footage from college on any of these, or both these players anyway. But, we found some good comparable, both competing in preseason, so that's kind of the standard mark I want to kind of go on, and I was more impressed by Garrett Gilbert. So I think Mike McCarthy made the right decision here. Finally, Mike McCarthy coaching good for once with the Dallas Cowboys. So the Cowboys plan to start Garrett Gilbert, and we endorse that. That is endorsed by Takes by Fans. We endorse it. Assuming all goes well today, Gilbert starts over Cooper Rush, and he backs him up. So I think that is smart. I think that's right. Alrighty, so that is us. That is it for us today. That is our Saturday showcase. Cooper Rush or Garrett Gilbert, and we're going with Garrett Gilbert, baby. Is he going to be good on Sunday against the Steelers? No, unfortunately. I mean, you just haven't played a lot, and now you're getting thrown into against the best defense in the NFL, and Garrett Gilbert wasn't anything amazing. He wasn't like, wow, he played in the AAF, folks. If you ever play in the AAF, just expect not to play in the National Football League. Obviously, Garrett Gilbert is probably, the exception. He's definitely not the rule, though. I will tell you that. So that's what we got today. We will be back tomorrow, noon Eastern, on Sunday, talking right up until kickoff. We'll be there from noon to 1. We'll break down all the actions, our final thoughts on the week before the games are getting played. So we'll be back here tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter at Takes by Fans. Watch live daily. We are back tomorrow, noon Eastern, twitch.tv/Takes by Fans. Go to takesbyfans.com. Everything Takes by Fans is at the website. So, That's it. We're unfortunately, we're an hour into college football already, so go enjoy the rest of college football today and enjoy that full slate of games tomorrow for the NFL. But join us tomorrow right before kickoff. Last second bets, last second kind of critiques, who's in, who's out, our last second thoughts, our final thoughts on pre-week 9 come tomorrow, noon Eastern. So join if you would like. We'll be here, folks. We're here every day. Alrighty, y'all. See ya. Thanks for coming.